Playing lacrosse for Liberty, it's just unreal. The facilities and everything that we have at our disposal, the coaching staff, they really care about us. And you know, it's just amazing that we have all these things at our disposal.
I was looking at schools in Colorado. Those schools, they're great schools, but it's just a different vibe, honestly. It's like when you go to a new school and you tour the campus, it's just you get that feeling where it's like, oh, I can see myself here. Specifically with the lacrosse programs there, I just couldn't really see myself. I could see myself being there as a student, but I couldn't see myself playing lacrosse, and obviously that was a big reason why I came to Liberty.
I think something that makes this program unique is obviously the Christian aspect of Liberty. I know there's a couple of guys that are on the team that they didn't even think they were going to play lacrosse in college, just wanted to come here because it's an amazing Christian school. And then you get all these guys who are Christians together who also love lacrosse and they just love being competitive. It just really, there's not many places that you can play with guys like that, whether people's egos are getting in the way on other teams. And Liberty just showcases that being a Christian school doesn't mean that we can't compete with other schools. And I think we're proving that every single year.
Looks to get it out. He takes the body. Flames knocked it free momentarily. It comes across midfield. They're with it again. Here comes Barakovic with some speed to Gregory. In shot, scores!
Yeah, I was coming out of a pretty good lacrosse team in high school, deciding what my next step was going to be as far as not only my lacrosse career but my academic career. And eventually I picked Liberty because of the combination that it has with the major decided to pursue in business finance, along with a good foundation with biblical knowledge. Also, it has unbelievable lacrosse facilities for the club Division I team.
I grew up playing on several club teams, probably starting around middle school, around 7th grade. I ended up deciding to play for Team Maryland my sophomore and junior year. And I went to different college showcases in Maryland and also in Virginia. My lacrosse team was fortunate to go to the World Games over in Colorado, which was a great experience. I visited a couple Division II and III schools to play lacrosse, and also some larger Division I schools, just for different schools to go to. And Liberty wasn't exactly on my radar, but it was actually the 10th school that I visited. Came visit Liberty and reached out to Kyle, and Kyle and I stayed in touch through my junior and senior year of lacrosse, and I just fell in love with Liberty. I actually visited Liberty 6 times before I even came here my freshman year. So every time I visited, I just fell in love with it more, and really helped make my decision easy because the school is a great big school, and I can play lacrosse and still get all the same amenities that a Division I school offers.
The recruitment process was a little different for me just because I was a transfer. So me personally, I reached out myself to coaches. I played at a school up in Michigan before I transferred here, and I played there for 2 years. And when I was looking to transfer, I was looking at Liberty, and it came to my knowledge that they had a lacrosse team, and the more research that I did and the more that I talked with coaches, the more and more that I wanted to be involved with this sort of program.
Before choosing Liberty, it was almost like kind of chaotic. There are so many, I guess, aspects that just had to line up perfectly for you to, I guess, choose the right school, and I really had no idea what I was doing. I didn't know where I wanted to go or anything. I learned about Liberty my junior year of high school. My mom told me about this camp that was going on in Liberty, and I was like, well, I might as well give it a try. I didn't really even think about it before. So I went to one of the summer camps that Liberty held. I mean, they hold every summer now. It was just a really good experience overall. It was tons of fun. It wasn't just lacrosse. We would hang out with guys, like we'd explore the campus. We'd use different facilities, which are just awesome at Liberty. And I really had a good time, but the most impactful thing, I think, were the teammates, or the guys that were on the team that I met there. Bryson Rakovich was one of them, but he was a player that really had an impact on me. He was just like Christian, like solid guy that was sick at lacrosse. And that was basically all I was looking for in a school. And when I found this summer camp, I was like, I was set. I was set on coming to Liberty. And after that, I came to some of the showcases, which is where I met some of the guys that I'm playing with now. I really liked the character that was, I guess, a part of the team. And that's what really drew me to Liberty.
Lots of crowd here tonight, Pat. One of the biggest crowds we've ever seen here on these campus fields.
The atmosphere playing here at Liberty is it's very electric. Definitely we get tons of fans come out and play, but really just, you know, gets you excited as a player to play for a school that's proud to watch you play lacrosse.
It's unreal, you know, every time you score a goal you have the flames up in the background, you know, it really gets the team and just the crowd going, and especially the midnight game. It's definitely like nothing I've ever experienced.
You feel on top of the world when you walk out of the locker room and you can just hear the people yelling and screaming, and you know that they're all there for you.
Liberty is amazing in their ability to market their athletics and just the school in general. Between, you know, all the video footage and the interviews that we get, and just the marketing for the team and the school also is really up there.
Top of the line everything, cleats, gloves, helmets, you name it. I mean, and the packages we get with clothing items, and just, I mean, my whole dresser is just filled with Liberty Lacrosse stuff, which is pretty cool. And I mean, the facilities here are like top notch. We have 2 weight rooms that we, you know, divide between offense and defense. We have an indoor facility that we use for box lacrosse. That's at the rec center. I mean, everything that you need, we have it.
I do feel spoiled by all the amenities and facilities that Liberty offers. It's really incredible. I mean, I think we take it for granted, honestly. Everything you can think of for lacrosse, we are given. Liberty has done really well with that, and just making sure that we have a good experience here.
Culture at Liberty is very much a part of us. We want to exemplify that and really not be, oh, we're men's lacrosse over here in a corner. We really buy into that. It goes directly into our work ethic. It goes directly into how we present ourselves to other teams. Honestly, one of the things I love hearing, and we hear it from other coaches every year, is they point to us and they're like, there's something different about you guys. I love seeing the guys get together, and they call it mixing it up. So it's just both teams after, I mean, lacrosse is a brutal sport. We get in there and it's rugged, but then afterwards, guys are putting their arms around the other team and stuff like that. We get together in the center and pray. We ask for prayer requests from the other team, and essentially what boils down to a ministry for the guys on the team.
Being able to lean on each other is real important, you know, struggling with things on and off the field. And then even, you know, at the end of the game, you know, we're opening ourselves up to other teams, you know, after every single game. Pray in the middle of the field, you know, pray for things that they're struggling with, you know, if they have team injuries or other such things, you know, we're just gonna lift that up to God. And, you know, whatever happens, win or lose, we're doing that every single game, because it's not about us. You know, it's not about how well we play, it's about how well we play for God, you know.
So I think for a lot of teams that come into here and they check out our program, see the facility, see everything that we have, I think they're blown away by just what the school is providing for our program. I think it's fun to see, but I think it's also an opportunity for us to witness it at the same time. I think that, you know, teams come into this arena, onto our field, they just know that there's something different about our program.
You're able to come here, get a great education, have professors that care about you, and also play the sport of lacrosse that we love. And you get to do it while being completely open about your faith.
This place provides that opportunity, and I know it benefited me as a player, and I know there's definitely opportunities for players just like in those same situations.
When we talk to the guys about playing at Liberty, we tell them that they get the chance to not only represent themselves, but they get the chance to represent their faith and then represent their school as well. And our goal is to encourage these guys and to remind them that we know that nobody's perfect and it's a journey, but they're going to be going through this journey with a handful of other guys that are going to be in the same spot. They're all going to school, they're all playing lacrosse, they're dealing with a lot of the same issues, and just to be able to provide that family atmosphere and that team support is, I think, critical and crucial, not only for a student, but for a young Christian student that is trying to figure out his way in the world.
the idea when our athletes come in and they've made the roster is that they are bought in, that they know that this is not a bush league, that it's not a backyard lacrosse league, that when they come in they're going to see high tempo, high caliber lacrosse.
The direction of the program has been, since I've been involved as a coach, has been growth. And it's been amazing to see the caliber of players, the commitment of the players, all these different attributes that they bring to the table, and just to say, hey, we're not finished yet, we're still moving.
Every year we come in with higher expectations, I think, on our guys individually, but the goals never change. I think our focus has to be and needs to be on our conference and winning an SCLC championship. We have too many resources, we've got too many opportunities, we've got too many benefits associated with being a part of Liberty Lacrosse for us not to be in the conversation. It's up to us as a coaching staff and our players to recognize that, to embrace that, and to move in that direction. And I think this upcoming season is going to give us that opportunity for sure.